That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dave Mo Flips. You already know what it is. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, hit that freaking subscribe button. Get down with the team. So check it out. You seen from the thumbnail. Sold the car. Paid $400. Sold it for $22. Feeling kind of good right now. I'm not going to front. Real talk. Don't take this. If you're a first-time watcher or you're watching this video, this is not typical of how car sales go. But let me just give you a little background of this car. Paid $400. You got it from ACV, of course. The reason why you don't see me driving the car in, if you don't see me bidding on the car, is because I bought it for $400. I had it towed in, or trailered in, or transported, right? My boy Ron, you guys got his contact info. Hit him up. Had it towed in, so that was about $1.25. So I'm in for $5.25. And it just sat out there for a week or two while I waited to get the title. For you newbies out there, auctions have 30 days to produce a title to the buyer. The seller has 30 days to produce it to, well, the seller probably has less time. In total, the auction has 30 days to produce the title to the buyer. If at that point they do not produce the title, they have an additional 48 hours from the time we contact them and say, hey, you did not give us the title. If they cannot produce that title within that 48-hour period, they have to come and take the car back. Some Manheim, I've done this before at Manheim will reimburse you for the vehicle, the tow, and any work that you've done to it. There is a cap on it. I don't know what the cap is. I've always only done little stupid things. I haven't done this with ACV, but someone here is going through this with ACV right now. They had their car for 30 days. First of all, they didn't want the car to begin with. So the fact that ACV was not able to produce the title in a timely manner helped them out. I called them up. So I think this is their 24 hours. Tomorrow will be 48. I'll get back to you guys and tell you how that went. Definitely eager to see how that goes, because that person did spend $250 in labor. They bought 2 AC compressors and a CV axle and a tire. So they're into that car for probably about $500 in regards to parts and labor. And I don't think they transported it. I want to say that they had it transported in, but that's not really what this video is about. The reason why I was bringing that up is because I didn't do anything to that car, because I was waiting for the title to come in. The title came in, took the car for a little joyride. We're right next to an expressway here. Jumped on the expressway, opened her up a little bit, brought her back, let her run. The car was fine. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. I know I can put the phone in airplane mode, but you got to answer some calls. Anyway, like I was saying, we took the car for a joyride. Got it on the expressway. Opened her up a little bit. Car seemed to run fine, no issues, and really parked it again. I was going to have a detail, take a bunch of pictures, and sell it. So one of the good things about being in this type of situation, repping, there's 10 guys here total on one of them, so that means that there's 9 guys here aside from myself. Someone came in and was looking at someone else's car, and the sales guy that's here was like, all right, well, if you're not interested in that car, instead of letting that buyer just walk off the lot, he's like, well, what else do you want to look at? And he ended up showing them the PT Cruiser. They picked out the PT Cruiser, took it for a test drive, and they loved it. They loved it and they bought it. They paid $2,200 for it. So 400 from 22 is 18, and then you have to subtract the 125 for the transport, right? So you're down to 675, 1675. I throw this guy $1.50, so I'm at $15.25. So I made a profit of $15.25 on that vehicle after it was all said and done. I didn't do anything to it. Didn't take pictures. Nothing. So for our newbies out there, though, that are watching this video thinking this is how it's always done, it is not. It is not. Another thing, too, guys. It looks really good that I bought the car for $400 and I sold it for $22, and there's an $1,800 profit margin, right? But you have to think of all. Now, I know my season crew, I know you guys. I know you guys know this, but this is for my newbies, my new jacks. You gotta take into account every little thing that goes into a vehicle. I mean, I write it down. I have a spreadsheet, a Google spreadsheet. Every single time I spend $1 on the car, it's in there because it's not 100% profit. You know what I mean? So you have to write these things down. Otherwise, you never know if you're making money or losing money. And if you are making money, how much are you making? And if you are making that dollar amount, should you buy more of that particular vehicle? Whether you want to say you want that exact make and model, or do you want a sedan, or do you want a coupe, or do you want red cars or white cars, leather, no leather, sunroof, no sunroof, etc., etc. You could get as fine-tuned as you want. Typically speaking, for car dealers, most of us are just knock-around guys, right? We don't really care. We'll buy the car because we think we could sell it. We don't really get that into the details of it, right? But like the more you talk to the $1 million guys, the $1 million teams, you'll start to see that they're really meticulous. They have a system in play. They won't buy coupes of this type because they don't sell, but they'll buy coupes of, like, they'll buy G35 coupes, but they won't buy the Ultima coupe. They'll buy 4-door Accords. They won't buy the 2-door Accord. They'll buy trucks, but they won't buy extended cab. They'll buy crew cab, or vice versa. They know what sells. They know their market, and it's because they take very meticulous notes. So that's what I'm saying to my new jacks. Take your notes, okay? Everything. Just write down everything. See how long it takes. Pay $100, pay $50 for a website. Even if you don't let it go live, but just so when you sell the car, you can put it in there and you can see. It'll tell you how long it's there. If not, write it down. Say the first day you advertised it. Not when you bought it, but when you advertised it. Because from the day you advertise it to the day you sell it, that's really the only time that counts for me in terms of having a car. The time it's in the shop and getting ready to go up for sale, that shouldn't count towards the sell thing. It's got to be from, and I apologize, guys. Obviously, someone wants my attention. Probably just to tell me some fucking stupid shit. That's just the way it is. Anyway, just do that for yourselves, all right, guys? Anyway, sold that car, made $15.25. I'm gonna go find out who the is blowing up my damn phone. Anyway, Airplane Moon might be the way to go. All right, guys. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones. I'm out of here.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.